Can I ask a provocative question?
No, please. How do you define work wife, work husband, work spouse? And he was like, are you pregnant? Which my own husband hadn't figured out yet.
Hey everyone, it's Audie, and I've got another special episode of The Assignment for you. I was at the podcast festival known as On Air Fest. That was in Brooklyn just last week. And for this, I knew I wanted to bring along a friend because we're going to talk about work spouses. And mine, for a very long time, was Ari Shapiro of NPR. So we talk about our careers, media, of course, what makes for a good work spouse. It was a fun conversation, so stick with us.
Audie Cornish and Ari Shapiro. Come on out. Come on out.
Hey, so here's the deal. Back in January, I asked Ari to come on The Assignment because, honestly, January was a lot, y'all. And I needed somebody that I could have a conversation with about the stories I was missing, right? These like cultural stories that I wanted to talk about. And we called it Engagement Party.
And we had a reference point because for all the years that Audie and I were All Things Considered hosts together, you heard us on the radio being very serious. And during the 8-minute segment about Syria, when our mics are off, we would cackle about the latest thing that we had found on Reddit or on Instagram or whatever was bubbling up in the culture. And we never really got to laugh like that with each other and finish each other's sentences on the radio in quite that way.
No.
So that was kind of the goal of the Engagement Party.
Yeah, we're engaged, folks, finally. There's a lot of moms out there who are
Don't tell our
very
husbands.
excited for me. I have to tell them I don't think it's going to work out the way you like. So the reason why I wanted to talk to Ari here at On Air Fest is because, first of all, I've been here a couple times, and I love you guys. It's a fantastic crowd. And second, I think that he's just exited from NPR just a few months ago. I did it like
4 years ago?
Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago, which as it turns out in cable news time is actually 25 years. It's been a lot of things. And so we wanted to talk about this kind of what it means to pivot and what it means to like collaborate.
I think the moment we are in is so overwhelmingly defined by transformation.
Yeah.
And yet,